Now that we've covered the main dashboard and familiarized ourselves with where everything is located, it's time to dive into how you can start setting up your parameters in Paper2Trader. There are two main options for how you can utilize this platform, and your choice will depend on your specific goals. The first option is for strictly paper trading, perfect for those who want to practice their strategies in a risk-free environment. The second option is for traders who want to mimic the parameters used by funding evaluation companies. Let's explore how you can set up both of these approaches. The drawdown section is designed specifically for traders who are going through a funding evaluation company. In this section, you'll set the maximum allowable loss for your account, essentially the point at which the evaluation would be halted due to losses. For example, if you're using a $50,000 account size, you could set a loss limit of $2,000. This means that if your losses reach $2,000, the account will automatically close out and you'll no longer be able to trade on that account. This feature mirrors the real parameters used by funding evaluation companies, allowing you to simulate the same risk management rules and get comfortable with the restrictions you'll face in an actual evaluation without incurring the cost of reset fees. When setting this parameter, be sure to set the action as challenge fail. This will automatically stop your trading if the loss limit is reached. You'll also want to determine which type of drawdown model the funding evaluation company uses, as there's a big difference between trailing max balance and trailing max equity. Trailing max balance calculates your maximum loss based on the highest account balance you've achieved. On the other hand, trailing max equity calculates your maximum loss based on the highest equity level your account has reached. This means that if you have trades that move significantly into profit, but you end up scratching the trade, it will still eat into your trailing drawdown, affecting your overall risk. Understanding which model your evaluation company uses is crucial, as it will impact your risk management and overall strategy. Once you have your parameters set, just click on Apply Parameters, and then we can see our stop drawdown is set to $48,184.50. This amount is $2,000 less than our highest account balance reached. If you are strictly paper trading, you won't need to input anything in the drawdown section, so we'll go ahead and remove these. You will want to, however, visit the intraday drawdown options. In this section, you can set your daily loss limits and specify what action will be taken when those limits are breached. For example, by setting the action to flat with a $500 loss, the platform will automatically flatten your positions, indicating that you've hit your daily loss limit. There are several key benefits to using this feature. Setting a daily loss limit protects your capital by ensuring you don't lose more than you're comfortable with in a single trading session. It helps you avoid making emotionally driven decisions such as revenge trading after hitting a string of losses. This feature ensures you stick to your trading plan and helps maintain consistency by stopping you from exceeding your predefined risk parameters. And hitting your daily loss limit allows you to step back and reset, protecting your mental and emotional state so you can return to the market with a clear mind the next day. Now let's go through these parameters and define our own settings now that we have a better understanding of what they do. In this case, I reset the account, and I'm going to assume that I'm going to go through a funding evaluation company. It's a $50,000 account. So under drawdown, I'll select action, challenge, fail. I'm going to set it to 2,000. And I'm going to set this mode as trailing max balance. And after this, I'm going to show an actual trade in Optimus to show you how it calculates balance versus equity. But that's the first section, and I'll click on Apply Parameters. I also do want to have an intraday drawdown, and I'm just going to have it flatten. I'll specify it for $1,000, and I'm going to set it off the maximum balance. Again, the drawdown is assuming that this particular company, funding evaluation company, uses the mode trailing max balance. I do know of some that use the trailing max equity. So we have our drawdown, our intraday drawdown as flat, maximum balance 1,000, apply parameters. Now we can see that the dashboard has input $48,000 for the stop drawdown and $49,000 for the stop daily drawdown. Now we're in Optimus, we can see that we are trading on the account number 34, which is the most up-to-date account number. And what I'll do, I'll go ahead and sell a 5 lot at the market. Stop and take profit. Now here on the dashboard, we can see that we have an open position. It shows our daily net P&L, the commissions that we would pay, and the price that we executed the order at. We can also see the pending orders, which is a stop at 94.25 and then a limit at 85, both for 5 contracts. But what I want to point out is the balance versus the equity. So the balance decreased by $10 because of commissions, but the equity decreased by about $233 or $333 because of the open position. Now, if we go back to Optimus, we can see that the trade has moved against us, which is why we're showing less equity than our balance. We'll go ahead and flatten the position. And now we can see that our balance is reflected and equals our equity. So in the case of a trailing max balance, if this trade went for us, let's say $500, and then came back down and we were underwater on it and taking a loss, our stop drawdown would be calculated off of the max equity. In this case, it's set to trailing max balance, so it's always going to be reflected off of the balance. So to recap, in today's video, we've gone over the drawdown section, the intraday drawdown settings, and we've shown how to accurately input parameters based on your own risk management and trading strategy. By customizing these settings properly in accordance with either your trading evaluation company or your paper trading risk parameters, you can control your risk better, protect your account from excessive losses, and stay disciplined in your trading. In our next video, we'll go over run-up, intraday run-up, and daily number of trades.